Trading 212 is literally the perfect app for someone looking for what the title of this video is. The design is good and very simple, and it basically is a practice buying and selling stock market paper trading app. It puts out the most popular and well-known stocks right in front of you. It also categorizes everything very easily. It's very simply laid out. There isn't too much information to confuse you. There isn't loads of different tabs. It really is just a list of all the biggest trading stocks that you might want to practice trading, buying and selling. I really like the way it's laid out and the design. It's very simple. You can see the charts of all the stocks as well, the history. Also, in each of the stock pages, you can see all of the financial information, the history, the price to earnings ratio, all those types of different things that you would want to be learning as a beginner, trying to see what it's like trading stocks. Also, it really is free to use it and it is simple to open an account. There are no subscriptions or freeze for 7 days and then it starts charging you. Nothing like that. You just sign up for the app and the account and you're good to go in this practice account. Overall, if you want to practice buying and selling shares and just seeing how your picks do, really Trading 212 is a great app. Moving on to IG Markets, and they do have a free account, a practice account option in their service. Again, signing up for this one is pretty easy. You don't have to put too much in and you can get straight into the practice account. Immediately though, you will notice it's definitely more complex than Trading 212. Actually, in this practice account, it is not a cash equities trading account. They can trade CFDs in here. Also, the layout of the app is definitely more professional, I would say, in terms of the way that you can see what you can trade and all of the pricing information. It looks a lot more like what a professional would look at with all the prices, which may be good if you're trying to step up, but definitely if you're just a beginner, I guess it's just a lot of information that you probably don't even really need. You can also trade in Forex and currency pairs, crypto even, gold. They don't give you a huge sum of money to play in here, just $10,000, which isn't a lot, especially when you're trading in CFDs. So definitely just giving you a taster as to what the real app is if you become a client. CMC Markets is a spread betting and CFD trading platform. So again, no cash equities on this one. This one does, for me anyway, have quite a simpler design as opposed to IG Markets, and so is a little bit more straightforward overall. There's also a lot of information on this app. You can get, for example, news feeds and also a lot of information from Reuters, although a lot of that information is actually held back until you get the proper paid account. There's also an Insights tab, which is like an important news ticker that gives you lots of information from the day. And there's also CMC TV as well, which you can watch through the app. There is a lot of information here, a lot of different prices, a lot of different instruments. I guess this is what you would call more of a day trader's platform, someone who really wants to see absolutely everything. Same with IG as well. You get 10,000 quid to play with, which again isn't much when it comes to CFDs, but you can just play around with this. Also, the trading screen is a little complex for sure, but this is what CFDs and spread bets are. They're just more complicated than just buying and selling shares like on the first platform. Now we move on to 4 different apps, which actually are very, very popular, but I found that just basically aren't free. You have to sign up for a real account. It's not like paper trading or free trading. 4 really popular big names, big brokers, but yeah, they're not going to offer you any free services without really signing up for real. So if you just want to try out as a beginner, those are really good services, but they're not going to offer you the free account, so you can just have a look like the other ones. WeBull is definitely one to look at if you just want some simple trading, a bit of information, and just to practice buying and selling shares. There is a lot of information in this app. I would say more than Trading 212. It's also really good and in-depth. You get a bit of news. Also, the design and the way it's laid out is really simple. You can flick through different markets and different instruments. It's really good like that. Also, the charts of all the stocks are really easy to change, so you can change the time scale and the layout. WeBull has a lot of good information. It's easy to buy and sell shares. It's very simple, and I think it's a little bit like Trading 212. These two are definitely simple and easy for beginners. IG and CMC, quite complex for sure, but definitely good to see all of these options. If you know any more, put them in the comments so people can have a look. There are definitely lots of different platforms out there. That is it for this one though. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.